Please remain standing for the presentation of our colors. At this time, we have a pledge of allegiance by Ms. Shonda Marie Majors.
Can you please stand and join me? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good evening. Welcome to the 31st Annual Sumter Adult Education Graduation. Our program is very proud to be a division of Sumter School District, and we are able to serve you, the adults of Sumter County, because our superintendent, Dr. William T. Wright Jr., as well as our legislative delegation, our city and county council, and our local school board of trustees consider your education needs a priority. as I've had the opportunity to intertwine with other adult education directors across the state throughout my second year as director, it becomes abundantly clear that no program enjoys the positive involvement and support of their community stakeholders more than we do. I have often heard other directors say that they receive very little support from their district and they rarely visit the program or meet with them. Not true in Sumter, where Dr. Wright demonstrates his support by not only visiting our program, but also taking time to interact with our students and staff. Throughout the year, our chief of schools, Dr. Shirley Gamble, checks in on me, always expressing an interest in the program progress. We have also had several school board of trustees members to visit our schools. In this, our district, I'm very proud to say, is committed to the mission of Sumter Adult Education. The results of this commitment are apparent as we look at each of you tonight, our graduates. Our tradition at graduation is to hear a successful model student story. Tonight you will hear from such a student, Mr. Landon Troy Scott, who will share his own story. Thank you for your attendance and your support. Landon.
Y'all forgive me, I'm a little nervous. Hello, everyone. I stand before you today as a high school dropout who has achieved something remarkable. I have earned my GED. I couldn't be prouder of myself. Dropping out of high school was a difficult decision for me, but it was one that I knew I had to make. Ultimately, my own decisions and actions had made that decision necessary. So with a new outlook, I picked my head up and told myself it's time to get serious. With that, I decided to come to Sumter County Adult Ed, and while it may not have been the easiest path, I don't regret it because it brought me here today. Earning my GED was not easy, but I worked hard and never gave up. There were times when I felt like I couldn't do it, but I persevered. And now, standing here with my GED in hand, I know that all the hard work and dedication was worth it. Now that I have my GED, I plan on attending Midlands Technical College. You know, I never would have said I was going to college if you had asked me a year ago. And while some of you may think the same, I can promise you can change it. With hard work and dedication, you can make your dreams your future. I would like to take a moment to thank everyone who supported me along the way. My family, friends, and teachers all played a significant role in helping me achieve this goal. I couldn't have done it without you. To anyone who may be in a similar situation as me, I want to offer some words of encouragement. Dropping out of high school doesn't mean the end of your education. Other paths to success like the GED can help you achieve your goals. I am proof that it's never too late to continue your education and work towards a better future. I hope my story can inspire others to never give up on themselves and keep pushing forward no matter their challenges. So for all, I lost myself along. So for all who are in the need of a second chance, for all of you who want to better yourselves in your lives, it is possible, and I am living evidence of that fact. I would like to end this off with a special thanks to Dr. Canty for giving me the chance to turn my life around, and to the adult ed staff that encouraged me to pursue my goals. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this accomplishment with me and my fellow graduates.
You all can see I'm not in charge here. I'm looking around to see if it's my time. So, first and foremost, good evening. Good evening. Let's try that again. Good evening. Good evening. Now, I'm before a preacher. Reverend Kent is coming next, so I'm going to do the best I can. Graduates, first and foremost, I'm very proud of you as your superintendent. Certainly, to accomplish this feat, no matter when it is absolutely amazing. Certainly proud of you and looking forward to your next steps. As we talk to graduates, we always talk about next level. what happens after graduation. So when we use the word commencement, it really is a beginning. So some of you don't know this. I'm in a new place, finishing up my first year as superintendent here. Thank the Lord. And so I used to be a DJ, a radio DJ, believe it or not, probably before most of you were born. But for tonight, I want to use some lyrics from a 1978 song. It was penned by Frankie Beverly. Anybody in the audience ever heard of Frankie Beverly? Okay, good. So Frankie Beverly wrote a song called Golden Time of Day. I think that is appropriate for tonight and this time. Here are the lyrics. I won't read them all, but I'll read enough for you to get the message. There is a time of the day when the sun is going down. That's the golden time of day. It's a time that the sun turns gold all around. That's the golden time of day. At the end of the day, when the wind is soft and warm, ooh, it makes the flowers sweat. When the sun settles down and it takes a lovely form, that's the golden time of day. People, let me tell you, this is earmarked for the graduates. There's a time in your life when you find who you are. Just heard the young man say he's finding himself. That's the golden time of day. And in your mind, you will find you're a bright, shining star. That's the golden time of day. When you feel deep inside all the love you're looking for, don't it make you feel okay? Yes. Like the time of the day when the sun is going down. That's the golden time of day. Then there is the old chorus. I won't sing it, but y'all can play it and sing it on the way home. It says, shining, can't you see it shining? So tonight, graduates, I'm proud of you, and we all can see you shining. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm really lost for words. And I tell you in all honesty, I cannot think of any place in the world I'd rather be tonight than to be here with this graduating class, their family members and friends. This is also true of the other members of our Board of Trustees, the administrators of our school district, and others who have a vested interest in your development. We're just excited about this new chapter in your life. And I tell you, no one could say it better than Troy has said tonight. Some folk get the idea that trajectories in life leads one to doom, especially if they think they have made a mistake or if they have turned in the wrong direction. But oftentimes, trajectories takes us to new levels of excellence and new levels of achievement. And that's where it has brought you tonight. But you've only just begun. 1,000 tomorrows lie before you. And as you have determined to get your diploma, or to get this GED, to get high school behind you, you must do the same with your careers. Don't delay. You're graduating for a purpose. Get on to that purpose. You've already proven that you can do the impossible. So whatever remains to be done, do it. And know that the Board of Trustees of this school district stand behind you. We're extremely proud of you, and we look to hear greater things than these about you in the years to come. God bless you.
Can we please give Landon a beautiful, another round of applause for such an awesome. All of our graduates are special, and you notice when you come into our building. But Landon is one that kind of does something to my heart, because I remember when he was taking, I'm sure he doesn't mind me saying this, taking his last test, and I said, Landon, how you feeling? He said, oh, I'm nervous. I said, can I pray with you? He said, I was just saying that walking. He said, no, please come pray with me. So we had prayer on his way to take his last set of tests, and God prevailed. So we're here where we are tonight. I want to thank Dr. Wright for such wonderful reminders of what Frankie Beverly says, because I love that song. Thank you so much, Dr. Wright, for the encouraging words. And certainly thank you to our Board of Trustees Chairperson, Dr. Canty, for inspiring us with his wonderful, wonderful words as well. At this time, I am honored to recognize our National Adult Education Honor Society students. At Sumter Adult Ed, we feel that it's not enough to just earn a high school credential. We want our students to graduate with a diploma, as well as the skills they need to be marketable in the workplace or to enter post-secondary education. We want them to be contributing members of the Sumter community. As such, we are proud to partner with Central Carolina Technical College to offer our students the GED by 23 initiative, which allows adult education students to enroll in over 15 certification programs offered at Central Carolina at no cost. Finally, we applied and were accepted by the National Adult Education Honor Society, as we will now be recognizing 10 of tonight's graduates who were nominated and selected to Adult Education Honor Society. The determination was based on the following criteria: attendance, cooperation, attitude, and academic performance. As I call your name, please come to the stage to accept your National Adult Education Honor Society certificate. We will begin with Ms. Jordan Deshawn Adger. Evan George Johnson. Raven Monet Jones. Shonda Marie Majors. Natrell McKnight. Sierra Wood. Landon Troy Scott. Erica Alicia Smith. Serenity Angeline Thropo. Nettie Ann White. Let's please give all of our Honor Society now, Mr. Superintendent, I'm not gonna do what the other high schools do, if you don't mind. I'm not gonna tell them not to scream and shout, because I've heard the stories, I've seen the tears, and I think they earned it tonight, if you don't mind. In addition to the Honor Society graduates, all of our students will receive a congratulatory letter from Congressman Jim Clyburn, Senator Tim Scott, Representative David Weeks, and House Speaker Merle Smith. And House Speaker Merle Smith asked me to please read this for him. I am proud of each of you for the commitment and work you put forth to receive your graduation diploma this evening. Your dedication and tenacity in working for this outstanding accomplishment is commendable. I wish each of you much success in your future endowment. Enclosed is a special certificate from the South Carolina House of Representatives honoring you, the 2023 graduates. Congratulations and best wishes for a wonderful and memorable evening. At this time, I would like to acknowledge all of our elected officials, if they're in. I know our Board of Trustees are there. Will you please stand at this time and be recognized? Our Board of Trustees are elected officials. I would be remiss if I did not recognize Mr. Mike King, who is the South Carolina State Adult Education Director. Mr. King oversees all of the adult education programs in the state of South Carolina, as well as is responsible for the fiscal management of all the state and federal adult education funding. Mr. King, will you please stand and be recognized? It's not very often that a state director takes time out of his busy schedule to drive down from Columbia to attend local graduations. So I want to thank you for your ongoing support and your leadership. He makes sure that our programs are fully funded. And no matter how often I call him, he is very supportive, trust me, of Sumter Adult Ed. And I thank you so much for your ongoing support and certainly your leadership on the State Department level. Are there any other guests? Are there any other State Department individuals here? Good, I didn't want to leave anyone out. Sumter Adult Ed is very fortunate to have a number of dedicated partners throughout our community. As I call the name of your agency or organization, please stand and be recognized because there's so many of you that support what we do here. Vocational Rehabilitation, One Stop Eckers, Workforce Development, Park and Recreation, United Way, Sumter Police Department, Sumter Sheriff Department, Santee Waterbury Mental Health Center, Sumter Regional Detention Center, Tammy Kelly State Farm Insurance, Sumter Adult Education Literacy Board, Morris College, Central Carolina Technical College, Enon Missionary Baptist Church, and the University of South Carolina. These people and organizations have taken a hands-on approach to making sure that your educational needs are met. That's the kind of leadership we have here in Sumter County. And that's what makes our program second to none. But I have to take just a few minutes to brag about the staff at Sumter Adult Ed. Over the years, Sumter Adult Education have received numerous awards and accolades. But most recently, we received the Stepped Up to the Plate Award for our innovative solutions to addressing the many challenges of the adult learner that arose as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, we had to be innovative. Our staff worked tirelessly to meet the needs of our students, understanding that what we do has the potential to change the entire trajectory of a family. The Sumter Adult Education family also supports and participates in various community events, including Relay for Life, Heart Association, United Way, and the Kiwanis program. We truly do have an outstanding staff that has worked literally weeks in anticipation of this event tonight. They have stayed late at night, coming on weekends, just to make sure graduates that this day is special for you. So I want you to remember that as you go out. We have staff members that open tests at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning from another country. We have staff members that volunteer on Saturdays to tutor. We have staff members that stay up late, just to make sure you're where you are. So they are dedicated to your success. So Sumter community as well as adult education is so very fortunate to have them. So at this time, I would like to ask my staff, the Sumter Adult Education family, to please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you for all that you do. I just want to take a moment of privilege, please. This year, we've worked hard, but we've also had a tragedy in our family. Recently, and very recently, we suffered the loss of someone, a vital member of our adult education family, Mr. Erson Jackson. So if we could have a moment of silence in his honor at this time, please, in his memory. Thank you so very much. This year will be the inaugural year of our Community Partner Award. This award is presented to a community partner to recognize their commitment and vital role in successful collaboration between their organization or business and Sumter Adult Education. When this collaboration is effective, it's a win-win for everyone, especially you, our students. The recipient of the award, this award has been a major contributing factor in the organizing of the Sumter Lee Regional Detention Center as Sumter Adult Ed's second official GED assessment site.